Happy Monday. We are back in the book of Hosea. He is a minor prophet. He was prophesying about 200 years after the breakup of the northern and southern kingdoms, after Solomon's death. And now the northern 10 tribes have fallen away. They've been carted off by the Assyrians. It's just the 2.5 tribes of Judah that are left. And I spoke on Monday about the fact that God is like a groupie. He is giving his time and attention to someone who is not returning any love or attention. Then we looked on Tuesday, looked at the whole idea of this relationship between Hosea and Gomer. So Hosea is the prophet called by God to marry this woman who is a prostitute and who is going to be unfaithful to him as a model to everyone else, that this is the way everyone else is treating God. This is the way the Jews were treating God. They were Gomer and God was Hosea. Then on Wednesday, talked about the fact that the assignment that Hosea got was a really hard one, and we ought to note that not everything God asks us to do is fun or self-actualizing. And then on Thursday, I started to say, what are some takeaway lessons from the book of Hosea? And I went back to this big idea that if we are giving our heart, our time, our love, our first love to someone else, we are in essence prostituting ourselves, and we are treating God poorly. So now I want to look at another takeaway. So this week we've got a couple other lessons to learn from Hosea. And this one, I think I can capture it in the line that Tertullian, an early church father and apologist, so one of the arguers, one of the guys that defended the faith, and he said, we believe because it's absurd. In other words, no one could make this up. In a world where people want to become gods, the idea that God would become one of us and come down and die for us is so unthinkable that the only way we could come up with it is if God actually did it. Now, it's not my favorite first century apologetic argument. I like aut deus aut homo malus. Jesus is either God or a bad man, sort of the Lord Liar lunatic thing. But it's worth noting that there's some crazy making going on here. So it's crazy that the Jews keep looking to other things besides God. God has rescued them. He has provided for them. He has led them into this land. There's all kinds of things that God has done for them. And it's crazy that they don't sort of follow him or love him. Equally, it's crazy, why does God love the Jews? I mean, the Greeks have got philosophy, and the Romans are really good in battle, and the Babylonians have got some of the wonders of the world. I mean, you could argue at least they've got something going for them. But everybody has to look on and say, why is God so committed to the Jews? So he is acting again in an embarrassing way, like a groupie, or I will say he's acting like a parent. Several years ago, I was counseling a man whose adult daughter was taking cruel advantage of him, lying and stealing and causing all kinds of problems. And it finally reached a point in which I said to him, I go, look, you have to cut her off. You have to cut her off. She was living at home, being abusive, again, all these things. And I said, you've tried everything. It's time. No contact. Cut off the money, take all her stuff, move it onto the driveway, change the locks. Like you just have to say, okay, this is my tough love statement. You cannot continue to be who you are. And the father said to me, he goes, you know what? I'm sure you're right. That is the right thing to do. But there is not a chance I'm going to do it. I can't. And he said, she was such a wonderful child. I taught her. Her mother and I taught her how to walk. I cannot do this. And that's exactly the language that God uses when he is talking about Israel. he says in chapter 11, he'll say, when Israel was a child, I loved him, and it was I who taught Israel to walk, taking them by the arms. I mean, you can almost picture the video. And so what that father said, what God seems to say is, I will not walk away even if I'm being taken advantage of. That is the heart of God. Have a good day.